Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 190. Today is April the 25th, 2022. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, and I have knitting. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice. Coffee for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was the same. Went and saw my mom, did a lot of errands, went to the littlest birthday party though on Saturday, and there was pizza and cake and ice cream. I ended up having just a little bit of ice cream. I didn't really want any pizza, but we had a really great time. We went to Barnes & Noble first, and I keep forgetting that they have some really great looking toys at Barnes & Noble. So we picked up some Lincoln Logs train set and then another little train set. And hopefully, I think he likes trains because he always plays with the train when he finds it here. So I think that'll be okay. He seemed to go, oh wow, look at this. So it was great. He is now 2, which is just mind-boggling how quick they grow up. And he's talking, and it was great. He was really loving on his grandpa. In fact, we went to leave, and he didn't want to go back to Daddy. He wanted to stay with Grandpa. So, of course, Grandpa was all smug for the rest of the day. That littlest man loves him more. So funny. So funny. And then Sunday, I didn't see their message asking me if I wanted them until after 2 o'clock. So I did call them, and I did say, hey, if you're going to come into town, you know, perfect. Just bring them on by if you want to go grocery shopping or anything. And he said, no, it's okay, that they weren't going to do anything in town. So I was like, okay. So I'm going to see them later. So this next Sunday we'll have them. I did some more packing and cleaning up. Hubs did a little bit more painting. And now we're deciding what kind of drapes we want. If I want drapes, he wants something different. And I'm just like, I don't think so. I want curtains that I can open and close and have the privacy curtain as well for the front living room window. So we're kind of going back and forth, but he has told me that whatever I want is fine because he wants shades, I want drapes. That's what it is. So that's where we're at with the remodel. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Okay, so Mira for the month of April is Blossom Goddess. I am stitching this on 32 count Touch of Yellow by Zweigart. No, Witchold. I'm sorry, it's Witchold. So I didn't do a lot on her this time. Still working on this side. The oranges are being put in for the ribbon that's around her. But it's going to be the same this week. I'm not going to get as much done as I want to on her because, yeah, I'm doing other things. So that is where she's at. And then I decided to go ahead and work a little bit more on Turkish Delight by Rosewood Manor. I'm stitching this on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus. And this is a tight 32 count, so it is 1 strand over 2. And let's see, I finished the H, put in the I, and I think I did the S, and then worked some more over here. I am really enjoying this. That's why it keeps coming out. And it is like that color there. Yeah. So you can kind of see that there's letters here, but when you're up close you can really see them. But that's the color it is. And here we are. So let's see, the greenery that's here, that's as far as the pattern goes. So I just want to fill in these little bits and then decide what I'm going to do next, because I really am enjoying this stitch a lot. So this one probably will be one that I work on a couple of times a month, or maybe even once a week. I don't know. since I have decided to let WIPGO go. Okay, and then I worked on Kringles by Little House Needleworks. I remembered this time. That's pretty impressive. This is being stitched on 30 count Parisian Gray by Access Commodities, which is the called for fabric, and I'm using the called for floss. And I got some of the brickwork done this last time, so when I come back to this week, I will finish out the brickwork, put the white frame around it, and then if there's still time in the day, I will start blocking out the second row here. There's part of the building there, so I'll work on this part of the building. Hopefully I can start that part of the building. We'll see. And then more brickwork. Wow. Lots and lots and lots of brickwork. But that's where I'm at on this one. And you know, I am really enjoying this, but it's taking forever. It is taking forever. Okay, and then I worked just very little on this. It is the Quaker Halloween Sampler by Cherish Stitches. I am stitching this on 36 count light mocha Edinburgh linen. I believe this is by Weigert. Yeah, this is Weigert because it's got the orange. So let's see here. I put in the word all, and here, let's fold this over so we can see. So all, and then I started working just a little bit of that. I didn't work on this hardly at all. I really want this project, but it's really hard to get motivated. But that's where I'm at. And I am using the called for silks. So that's exciting. So I should really love it. But this is also one of those 1/2. And 1/2, I stitch so much slower. So that is where we are at on that one. Okay, and then, of course, Fright Night. Art by Lewis Johnson, charted by Gecko Rouge, 25 count, easy count grid, Lugana. And I didn't work on this a whole lot this last week. So this is where I got to. Yeah, I'm working right here. So this is the next part. So this is the page. So, and this is the bottom. So that's exciting. So then I'll be going back up. But here is where I'm at. So yay. I mean, it's coming along and it's enjoyable stitch. I just wasn't feeling like stitching that much this last week. Hopefully that will change. So plans. If you are with WIPGO, WIPGO was called and it was 13, 18, and 8, which I'm not doing WIPGO anymore. So I'm just going to stitch what I want to stitch on. Mania. I know that the group Mania is no longer functioning. They closed it down last year. But there are still people who want to do different types of manias. I'm going to be doing Monogamania, which is the first 15 days of the month. I will monogamously stitch on Fright Night like I did last year. And I'm really looking forward to giving this a good 15 full days from morning until night to see how much I can get done. I'm hoping to at least get a page or two done during that 15 days. It all depends on how my May shapes out, because I'm still going to be packing and I'm still going to be cleaning and going through things. So if I can at least give this a couple of hours every day, and I will not be doing the Mara Monthly, until after the 15th, and I will not be working on Kringles until after the 15th. So you will not be seeing those until it is done, because I really do want to monogamously try to say that, it's pretty hard, work on this like I did last year, because I got quite a bit done last year doing it that way. And last year I had so much more time to devote. I don't have as much time to devote, but it'll, you know, it'll work out. So, oh, gotta hold on, because I forgot to bring out what my May person, and it is Gypsy Queen. I'll be right back. Okay, so monthly Mira is Gypsy Queen for the month of May, because Cher's birthday is May 20th, I believe. And Gypsy Queen, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, that's why she is my Cher. And I know that I worked on this already this year, but I will show you where I am at on Gypsy Queen here. So here's where she's at. I know I worked on her feathers, her feather headdress, and I worked on some more of her headdress. And I gave her a face. Or did I? No. So I think one of the first things I do is I'm going to do her face. And I'll start working on her dress. But here's where Gypsy Queen is. So she will only get probably a couple of days in May, but I've already worked on her at least once or twice already. So that's all she wrote. So that is my plans for at least the first 15 days of May. So purchases. I don't know what happened or why I did this, but someone said, hey, you never know when Mirabilia is going to retire a pattern, so you should get it while it's not retired. This is one that I've eyed for a while because I don't have a lot of Christmas designs. So I went ahead and picked up Royal Holiday, better known as the Christmas Queen, because the one that Gary is doing on Sunshine Stitchers is so beautiful. But here she is, and I did pick up the called for fabric, which is, let's see, 32 count chestnut linen. So here is the 32 count chestnut linen by Witchell. And I did go ahead and pick up the beads that were called for and the krennic that was called for. So, and I know I have tons of these gold beads, so if I need more, I have that. And then this one and the red. So if I need more, I know I've probably got these in my stash. And then the two braids of krennic. They're both 4. So that is the block. So that's all. It's not kitted up. That's as far as the kitting went. And this one I will not start until Christmas in London is done. Then I will start her. But Christmas in London is going to take me a while, because that's a big full coverage, almost full coverage one. But here is what I purchased. And that was all of my purchases. So that was exciting. So shall we get on with knitting? I think so. So knitting, I am working on Socks by the Heel, and it comes from Lewis Roberts with Biscotti yarns. So this is what the heel looks like. So I think I said this last week that I really need to read the instructions because yes, it did make a big difference. So here is how the heel should look. So this is the leg. I'm working on the leg right now, but this is how the heel should look, where you can see here and here there is a definite increase. So this is the increase row here and the increase row here. So you see that, right? This is how I did it. So as you see, there's only one ribbing. So, and here's the other one. I have decided I'm not going to rip the sock back. What I'm going to do, if I have enough, I will make another sock so that they both look like this. And if I need to, then I will take this one apart and use yarn from this one if I need it. But yeah, I'm going to make the sock look like that, like it's supposed to. Yeah, because it is a fun knit and I am enjoying it. This is Hazel Knits Ice Cream Sundae. I am using a US 1.5 or 2.25 millimeter. So I'm very happy. And I'm enjoying knitting a little bit every night. Wednesday, I forgot to say that Wednesday we did have a knit meetup in person. And a new member, Mariel, she used to go to the Inua knit night, but Inua closed. So, you know, I invited her to come along with us, and we had a really great time. I think we spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, hanging out. I had some lunch. We knit for a long time, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So we are hoping to do it again this Wednesday at a different place. I think the place is down. No, the place is over on College Road. So yeah, we're looking forward to another knit date. So it's at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. And then starting in May, we're moving it to Friday because one of the ladies goes back to work on the first week of May. So we're going to move it to Friday because that's her day off. That's one of her days off. So that's exciting. Looking around, I really don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. So the next time we see each other, it will be in May, and I will have started Monogamania. And that will be the last time you will see Blossom Goddess, unless I decide to work on her some more, but I don't think so. Because I am going to go back to where it's only stitching on it during the month that they are supposed to be stitched in. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting out of Whip Go, is I'm not liking, I have 12 mirrors in Whip Go, and I don't like that. And I should know I don't like that, so that's kind of why I have pulled back my Whip Go. But other than that, okay, I hope that you all have a nice, happy week, and I hope that you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope that whatever you craft, you are crafting it to your heart's content, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.